All right, we're back in business. Uh, let me let me add some text. Let me add some text to this. Give me a second. What is text GDI plus one? What is that? All right, text GDI plus one, I guess. Okay. Yo, yo, yo! Welcome everybody. You are watching Crypto Rap Live. Did this work? There we go. Okay. You are watching Crypto Rap Live. I go with the name of Why Not. I'm the greatest crypto rapper of all time. Let me just change the font on this really quick. Guess we'll do that. And we'll put it down here. Nice. Sweet. Alright. Dope. Alright. Let's rock and roll. Pleasure to have you all on the stream, everybody. I go by the name of Why Not. I'm the greatest crypto rapper of all time, and you are watching Crypto Rap Live, where we talk financial literacy, education, looking at coins and stuff, meme coins, markets, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, you name it, we're looking at it. I actually have a token launch of my own coming up very soon. It's a matter of hours at this point, maybe even less if we get this live popping. So yeah, there's a lot of exciting stuff going on, a lot to talk about. Let's jump right in. First, let me send this link around. When I'm done with that, we'll get started for real, for real. You guys can also take this opportunity to send the link around if you're good sports. Bro, why is Zebek dumping? You know, I was never particularly bullish on Zebek. Is it like dumping? Is it like getting rug level dumping? Let's go and look into that. But yeah. Just give me 1 second. I'm sending these links around. Do. Alright. Sent them all there. Now I'm gonna send them all here. Do. What was the name of this private chat I just got added to? There we go. Okay. Nice. Sweet. Bro thinks he's getting EL. No. I don't think so. Let's see. Just gotta add one more thing to my stream. Give me 1 second. Over here. There we go. Nice. Okay. I'm done sending everything around. TikTok Live did kind of a silly thing to me. For some reason, I'm not really sure, but I guess other people are having this problem as well. It basically arbitrarily eliminated my dual orientation format. If you guys are familiar with TikTok, right now you're watching me on a top to bottom, obviously, a portrait orientation. There's also landscape orientation where you turn your phone sideways and you can see basically the layout that way. And then there's a dual orientation, which allows users to choose whether they're viewing you from top to bottom or rotating the screen. And right now you have me in portrait only. It used to be dual orientation, but for some reason TikTok eliminated the dual orientation. Apparently it's because some people have been creating streams where on the front portrait orientation of the screen, you're looking at a game, somebody playing, you know, Call of Duty or something. But when you turn it to the landscape orientation, it actually shows a full-length copyright movie. So TikTok has eliminated that feature to attempt to patch that issue. Uh, but yeah, pretty funny. Anyways, Emil says, "What's up? You will launch a coin?" Yes. Oh, bruh, TikTok is so geeked and tweaked. I swear it's so geeked and tweaked. So, yes, I'm launching a token. I'm launching very soon, within the next 24 to 48 hours. Uh, the number one reason, actually, the only reason why I'm launching a token is because I've been contacted by the team from Pump Fun. They're big fans of my stream that I put on regularly, and they want me to take my stream to Pump Fun. The problem is, on Pump Fun, you can't actually stream unless you have a token to stream. And I don't have a token. If you go on my Pump Fun, uh, basically, during the whole Pope shenanigans, wait, let me see if it'll show this. During the whole Pope shenanigans, I created a coin called the First Black Pope, anticipating that this guy would be selected as Pope. Ultimately, as we all know, this guy did not get selected as Pope. Nobody traded the coin, myself included. So I can't exactly stream from that, nor would I really want to. But as a content creator, I'm basically going to make a Crypto Rap Live token, and then I'm going to stream from that token. If you guys have been paying attention lately in Pump Fun, Jakey has done this, Steve has done this, Gainsey has done this famously. A lot of people have made tokens just to stream on Pump Fun. So that's what's happening here. I'm making a token so that I can stream on Pump Fun under the Crypto Rap Live label. Gurpreet says, "Can you show please your wallet?" Why? What? That doesn't even make any sense. Joseph says, "How do I launch a token?" It's literally as easy as clicking this button. You see, you go to pump.fun and then you click this big white button here that says "Start a new coin." It's that easy. It's that easy. Launch this stream. It's we can't see L in launching. I don't know what you mean by that. What are your thoughts on Zebek? Let's pull it up. Sorry, TikTok is bugging. TikTok keeps hitting me with like copyright notice. They keep saying that my stream has copyright content. Do you guys see any copyright content on my stream? There is nothing here that's copyright. And the music that's playing in the background is my music. Like, I made it. So, I'm a little confused why TikTok keeps hitting me with that shit. I think they're kind of bugging. I think it's your t-shirt. Maybe, bro. They think the sauce is too heavy. But unless they actually approve my appeal, I'm not going to show up on For You page. I'm going to have to actually restart the stream.
In less than a day. But he has a history of rug pulling.
You know what? I need to restart the stream anyways because I made this TikTok about Hasbullah and his upcoming coin launch. So let me post this. I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to post this TikTok. I'll be back in like 2 seconds. So don't go too far. I'll be right back. I'm just going to go post this. Go and like this TikTok when I post it. All right. Jeez. Let me go live again. This time with no music because TikTok is allergic to me streaming music for some reason. Alright. Dope. We're back. We're badder than ever. And there's no copyright bullshit, I guess. It's lit at the night show. Ooh, anything can happen at the night show. Ooh. You're. All right. Let me post this. Dope. All right, we are back and badder than ever. Welcome, everybody. This is Crypto Rap Live. I go by the name of Why Not. I'm the greatest crypto rapper of all time. And we are rocking and rolling right now. All right, sweet. I just got my new TikTok posted. Dope. Let me send the link around for that one. And then we can get started for real, for real. How's the 100 soul challenge going? We're at 0 soul, bro. I liquidated that portfolio because I went to New York for Solana Accelerate, and I needed to scrape together all the liquidity I had. But that's the way it goes, bro. I had a good time in New York. Let's see. Sending this around. We'll start the challenge again once we actually have some liquidity. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you all, everybody. You are watching Crypto Rap Live. I go by the name of Why Not. I'm the greatest crypto rapper of all time. We got a lot to talk about today. A lot of stuff going on in the market, even though the market hasn't been very good. There hasn't exactly been a lot of coins mooning and stuff, but we're still rocking and rolling. Okay, so Chris is talking about Zebek. He's desperate to see about Zebek. Let's pull it up. Yeah, New York is awesome. It's pretty dope, although it is a petri dish. Like, I am so sick right now. I don't even know what I caught while I was out there. But you get any disease in the book out there because everybody's sick. Nobody cares. And there's people from all over the world. Everyone's packed tightly together like sardines in a can. So, yeah, I feel pretty miserable right now. I probably got chikungunya or some shit. But we're surviving. We're rocking and rolling. In Southern California, you know, hate all you want, but it's a much healthier place, is what I gotta say. Welcome to the stream, PBTC. So bullish on Purple Bitcoin, we're about to break out. Hell yeah, bro. Shout out to Purple Bitcoin. Gonna break out harder than Bitcoin. Everyday says, are you launching a coin? Yes. Yes. But there's a caveat to that. I'm not launching a coin in the conventional sense. I am going to stream on Pump Fun. At the same time that I'm streaming here on TikTok, on YouTube, on X, and on Abstract, the only problem is, in order to stream on Pump Fun, you need a coin. So I'm following in the footsteps of Steve, Gainsey, Jakey, and all of these personalities that are doing what they call content capital coins or whatever, so that I can stream on Pump Fun. Where's the logo? It's right down there next to the cat. Chat, you guys see the Purple Bitcoin next to the cat, don't you? On the bottom left of the screen? Am I tripping? Chat, let me know if you see the dancing cat and the flying, spinning Purple Bitcoin. Cut out? Oh, interesting. Maybe I gotta move this over. Well, Jerry sees it. Let me move this over, I guess. Matthias sees it. Justin says it's cut off. Interesting. Well, I just scooted it over a little bit. Now you can see it, right? I guess it's like an aspect ratio thing, the way that it works. Anyways, so Everyday Sunrise says, when's the launch? The launch is happening pretty much whenever you guys are ready. I was on Gainsey's stream earlier today with Jakey and Moose, and we were all shooting the shit. It was a good time. I'm basically just waiting for a higher enough viewership to actually launch the token. I don't want to launch the token with 10 people around. I'm thinking more like 200 or 300 people. You feel me? But yeah. Anyways, bro. My live keeps getting restricted. It says your live is not eligible for recommendation and restricted in search results because it contains unoriginal or reproduced content. This is in line with the For You feed eligibility standards under community guidelines. Chat, you gotta help me out here. Is anything on this stream unoriginal or reproduced content? I'm a real person. This is my screen that I'm sharing down here. This is a real screen. Nothing, there's no music in the background. There's nothing going on here that's unoriginal or reproduced. It just does not make sense. It doesn't make sense. Maybe the cat? How? Like how? I just don't really understand that. A dancing cat gif in the bottom screen? Maybe. I mean, I'll get rid of it if they want. But it's just annoying that I keep getting hit with that restrict. Every day says, are you launching today? I'm launching within the next 48 hours. I don't know about today. It could be today. But like I said earlier, we got to get better viewership. And TikTok needs to stop arbitrarily restricting my live for no good reason. Let's see if this appeal gets approved. It really doesn't make any sense. I'm at a loss because I keep changing shit on my stream and nothing seems to be working. Let's see that PBTC. Let's see that PBTC. 2.7 million. Look at that ride up. 5 months, 23 days old. Let's zoom out a little bit on this. Boing. From the bottom here, this is the market bottom. Let's switch to market cap view. This thing was at a 1 mil. Now it's up to a 3 mil. That's a ×3 from the bottom to the top. That's a pretty good momentum there. There's a lot of consolidation happening here. This is a 5 month, almost 6 month old chart. This is Bitcoin on Solana. Bitcoin is the biggest meme coin narrative in the world. There is no bigger meme coin than Bitcoin. Right now, as I speak, the Bitcoin 2025 conference is happening in Las Vegas, Nevada, where the biggest names in the industry and some pretty big names from outside the industry, including the vice president, the son of the president, senators, etc., have gathered to convene to talk about the future of Bitcoin. And so that's going to be pretty interesting. There's a lot of big news that's probably going to come out between today and tomorrow about the future of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency at large. DJ and KJ says, I thought you would be there. Yeah, I wanted to be there, but yo, like, how do I keep getting this restriction? It just doesn't make any sense. I wanted to be there, but I'm sick as fuck. Can't you hear it? I actually was going to catch a flight this morning, and then I was going to fly back tomorrow morning. But I really just feel too terrible. I got to stick around and lock in and stream down here. But that's all right. It would have been a good time, but I don't think it would have been too crazy. You feel me? Bitcoiners, they're kind of nerdy. They're kind of sweaty. You feel me? Chris says, that's cool. Have to get me some purple Bitcoin. Hell yeah, bro. Purple Bitcoin is dope as fuck. TikTok keeps bugging on this appeal shit. So let me come back again. I gotta really figure this out, because until I figure this out, it's not gonna let me break onto the For You page. My viewership's gonna be capped at like 10 to 20 people, which is pretty lame. Give me a second to figure this out.